before I begin, today's stream is sponsored by Balls. Not the drink, just balls. No, I hope everyone's good. I will tell you that apparently Spyro's graphical settings do not take specifically for texture quality. So, you know, you have to do that yourself. You have to go into, like, I mean, look it up. I can't tell if these textures are better, but essentially I set them on Ultra. Oh, those are some wacky textures. They were on low before, but you have to open a text file, edit it, or an INI file, and change texture quality to 3. And then it works. Vinny, how about Byleth? What about her? Him? What about Byleth? People want to commit great violence against Byleth. I'm sorry. God, I'm so sorry. I played Smash today, actually, and I had a pretty good time. It's like, it's a weird muscle memory thing that happens that I have to apply my intellect to, otherwise I lose. But I enjoyed it. I fought many a Byleth online, and it didn't bother me too much because I found some cheesy ways around it. Like, Hero does some really good work against Byleth, but it was, yeah, it was good. I still really enjoy playing that game, even if I suck at it. But today I won about half of my matches. I love those Cloud buffs, though. Man, Cloud just is so much better now. Anyway, now that I'm settling into streaming, I would like to figure out where exactly to go. I think I need ladder climb ability, if I'm not mistaken. Vinny, what about the new Picard episode? I did not watch it yet. So, CBS uploaded Picard to YouTube, the first episode, and they're basically giving away the first episode for free. I wonder if that's because it's not doing well, because it's on a fucking horrendous service where they want people to spend $10 a month for what is essentially a couple of new Star Trek shows that aren't even that great. But, I mean, hey, it's decent, this Picard show so far. I'm 50-50, as I've said, so I haven't seen episode 2, I'll let you know. First, though, I'd like to figure out where this thing is. Hang on a minute. I have to figure out where the, Moneybags is for the ladder climb. It's in the next hub world. Oh, it's not even here. Okay. Well, shit. I don't know where to go. There's so many places to go, actually, but I don't know specifically where I want to go. Let's do this. Every cutscene is just someone getting hurt. It's amazing. Extreme violence. It is with peace and love and extreme violence. Big tough guy with a wrench. Just a little bit of fire and he's dead. No, to answer your question though, chat. What was the question? There was a question that I was answering and then I stopped speaking. There wasn't one. There was never a question. I was talking about my credit card number. You want them wacky digits? Alright. It's 1, 2, 7, 5, 6, 5, 7. It's the music industry code. It's the code. So, do you remember that Nice Job Kermit video of the recursion of Kermits? Where it's just a million Kermits going, thank you! The dude, I retweeted it, but now there's like 80% more Kermit. So that'll be, I'll show you that later. I have to grab it during the break. So that's the only, you know, that's the thing I think is most important that I tell you about. If you were worried about lack of informations, you've been furnished. Okay. Strike anyone else is a little odd that in order to get your health back, you have to kill the local wildlife. Not at all weird. Man, this game looks nice. Again, I don't know if that texture thing... If anyone's playing through this game and they haven't done the texture increase on PC, look it up. Like, there's probably... Like, you could probably just Google, you know, Ultra Textures Spyro Reignited, and that might take you to it, but you have to edit the INI file. I can't really tell. Also, did you guys hear about DMC3 getting all weapon switch? Where you could only bring 2 at a time, until, unless you went to, like, a statue. But Devil May Cry 3 now you have real-time weapon change, and you can change to every weapon on the fly. So, I am now going to buy DMC3. I don't know if I'm gonna stream DMC3, but I'm buying it. I'm absolutely buying it. That game was the only DMC game I played, and I really enjoyed it, never finished it. So, the fact that that's happening and that's a good change, that makes me very, very happy. I will also be buying DMC2. What about DMC1? No, I'm good. No, I'm good with just 3. I think 3 is the one that I want to play the most. Vinny, but you deleted it? Yeah, I know. Well, DMC2 is still, like, available for re-download. It really is just a click away. DMC3 Reforged. I like how Reforged is now the insult for terrible remakes. Also, John Fullsauce's Photoshop of Warcraft 3 Refunded has been making its rounds. I've seen it in places that are completely unrelated to Vinesauce. There's even, like, sadly, the rabbit hole goes even deeper for how, like, lazy and terrible Warcraft 3 Reforged is. Like, a cutscene surfaced from the demo version from E3 2018, and it's way better than what we got. It's now at a 1.1 on Metacritic. While I don't think this is going to wake Blizzard up, like I said, I'm not addicted to Schadenfreude and Suck Juice. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need it. I just want a good game. Warcraft 3 is one of my favorites. You watched the last Spyro stream, you heard me talk about this. You're probably sick of hearing me talk about it, but it's still such a new thing. I can't not talk about it. It's very important to me. And I'm glad that people are fucking blasting this game, because it is such a lazy, broken version of the game. It's not often that a remake actively makes the experience of the previous game, of the actual game it's remaking, like, worse or undoable. So yeah, they made the game worse, which is extra special. Because now you can't even play the original without downloading the full thing, and the changes are just bad. And, they released a statement where they say they own all property. Every custom game, they own. Greed. Such greed. They did that because they didn't want to miss out on the next Dota, as if anyone's gonna fucking play this garbage now. Fucking Blizzard. One of my favorite game companies of all time, fallen so far. And again, this game right here, Spyro, was published by Activision, and it's a great remaster, great port. I want to blame Activision solely for all this bullshit, but I kinda can't. It's not just Activision, it's Activision Blizzard. Blizzard or Konami. Well, Konami's not even making games. Like, they released, Contra Crust Core. You know? Vinny, it's not Schadenfreude if you're the one that spent money on it. Again, refund. That's true, though. You're right. I mean, the Schadenfreude would be if there was 0. Did your refund go through? Listen, tomorrow, I will have time to do the refund thing. I have not had the patience or energy to get one, but I'm gonna make sure I get one. Tomorrow. Yeah, I don't want this game on my system anymore. I'm actively going... They don't deserve... Unless they pull a No Man's Sky and completely fix it, and add back all the features, and make it so that it's fucking playable, I don't want this game on my computer. I hope I get the refund, but if I don't, at the very least I'll have fun complaining. So it's... fun. Vinny, when's the last time you were upset about a game? Or this upset about a different game? What game? Chat, any ideas? Pokemon? No, I'm not that big of a Pokemon fan. Pokemon is... I just didn't play it, but it didn't, like, piss me off. No Man's Sky back then? Yeah, but even then I wasn't that into No Man... I wasn't, like, obsessive about it. Metal Gear Survive? Maybe. So chat, I have a question. What the fuck is all this shit? Do I have to just go and kill these dudes? It's a sucky minigame? But what's this electric ball thing? Oh, they steal the balls! It was a lot harder in the original version? Oh, okay. Someone said, I remember Vinny getting really pissed at Turok 2. Oh, true story about Turok 2. I still really like the game, but the level design made me fucking infuriated because my babby brain just ignored the bad level design because I like shoot. But I still think Turok 2 is a great game, and it has, it just, man, a remake with better levels would make me so happy. But I don't think I got that mad. Like, this genuinely got me upset because it would be one thing if the game came out and I could just play the originals and not have to even think about this, but the fact that this overwrites the previous versions of Warcraft 3 is what really bothers me. Blizzard has become greed incarnate. I know they're not the only ones. Ah, I'm not the only one. My hopes for Diablo 4 are kind of lessening. I might go back and play some StarCraft 2 to get my fix. I'll give it to him. Like I said the other night, I still like StarCraft 2. I thought that game was a lot of fun. It was a good sequel. I might just play it a little bit, get sick of it after like a couple hours, and then just not think about RTS games for a while. Until the Command & Conquer remake is inevitably fucked up. Command & Conquer's looking good so far? I haven't been following it, but that's nice to hear, actually. That's encouraging. At least Spyro's good. Spyro's fucking great, not just good. And man, this music... God, could you imagine if Final Fantasy VII Remake is completely terrible, how many people will lose their shit? Could you imagine if Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out, and it makes it so that you can't play the original without downloading all of the remake first, and then having server problems? Vinny, what do you mean you can't... What do you mean play the original? You can play the original, though, already. Wait, what? A Final Fantasy or Warcraft? Oh, I think I have a bulb. Hang on a minute. Oh, I see, I see. You can play OG Warcraft if you have the CD. I don't have a fucking CD drive anymore. And also, what about custom games? I don't want to play the campaign. I want to play, like, customs and 2v2s and shit. Gone like Tears in Rain. I'm sure I'm not getting all the correct information, but boy does it feel good to hate on Blizzard right now. I guess I do like that Schadenfreude suck juice. What do you know? Someone said, give in to your anger. I did. I think I just did. And I'm calm again. I can't stay angry for too long. Well, we'll see what happens, chat. I mean, obviously I'm gonna be following this one and seeing where it goes. So, Desert said, am I gonna check out Phantasy Star Online 2 when it comes out? Probably. I have to play that on Xbox, right? Yeah, I'm interested in that game. I might check it out. Someone else in chat said, Vinny, is it true that if you're in New York City and you want to see weird shit, all you have to do is leave your house for 10 minutes? I don't live in New York City. I live in Staten Island, which is its own thing. It's not true here. 100%. Staten Island is part of New York City, but it's also kind of not at the same time. It's kind of not true here, but you definitely see some weird shit when you're in Manhattan, yeah. The dude with the cat on his head, for example. Vinny, what's your favorite beer? I don't necessarily know if I could answer that question, because I don't know. I don't know if I have one. I like, a Guinness on tap. I mean, we've had beer chat in the past on the stream. I like, Leinenkugels and Franziskaner, like German beer, but I don't really drink a lot of beer, so I don't have a specific favorite that I can, like, easily point to. Those are just some that I remember liking. Like, Blue Moon with an orange is good with pizza. It's not my favorite beer, but it's alright. Anything that's inoffensive as a beer is fine by me, because I'm not necessarily drinking beer for the taste. I think some people genuinely like the taste of beer. I mean, there are people in chat answering that question. Depending on the beer, I'm sure people have their own brand that they like. Again, Guinness on tap when it's, like, fresh and delicious. It's fresh and delicious. But that's about as far as I can go with it. Vinny, would you vape a beer? You wouldn't vape a car, would you? People are sending me that goose, that causes havoc on your desktop. Like, every day now I'm getting, like, you know, 4 or 5 people that tell me about that goose. I might check it out at some point. I'm not going to... I'll probably check it out by the time everyone gets sick of it. But it's cool. It seems really fucking annoying. I like how the genre of geese being assholes has become so popular. This is not a genre that I expected to become popular in any way. I just thought geese were assholes, that's it. Nothing to it. Hurt funny. At the Game Awards in New York, there was a goose costume. It was just the easy joke that they kept going back to. Like the goose, the joke was that the goose had, like, injured the host. Host injured! Vinny, head to the paywall. Well, what's this place? This is the next hub area? It's a level? Oh, my bad.
Would you like me to take you to a world where you can find a new talisman? Great. I'll take you to a new portal.
Oh. Okay, thanks. Look at that loading time, man. I don't know the name of computer parts, but the SSD that I got for this computer, it's one of those small SSDs that you just, like, staple onto your motherboard. Yes, staple. It's an M2. Thank you, yeah, it's M2. M.2, so it's not M2 like the tank. Seahorses, beautiful and cute. Is Tom Kenny every voice in this game? M2 isn't a tank. What's the tank that has M? That the gorillas have a song about? M1. Okay, thanks. Hello! Hello! So an M2 is not a weapon in any way, right? There's no M2s in the military? It sounds like it could be one, but I guess the M1. The M2 Browning? Isn't that just a, bar? No, right? That's not a bar. There's too many things to remember when it comes to this stuff. I don't know. I don't know. There's a Twitter bot that basically is just Gordon Ramsay, like fake Gordon Ramsay things. It was like, headlines. Hang on a minute. The reason Kitchen Nightmares bot, and one of them was really fucking hilarious. Like, customer, like, mistakes chicken for chicken. Something really dumb like that, but here, look. Fridge sprays enough greasy soup for 82 months. It even generates thumbnails. Gordon Ramsay tastes appalling fake sauce from lying manager. Gordon Ramsay spits out tragic lobster, destroys the fish tank. Delusional bar shouts out at over 951 portions of arrogant lobster rolls. Livid chef hates hunger. Stubborn waitress loses cook-off to Gordon Ramsay's caviar. The kitchen with no bowl or glasses. Empty waiter refuses to cook pasta. Ramsay chucks bucket out a window. Which he actually kind of did that. Like, he chucked a microwave out of a window at one point. I just remembered that this existed and had to tell you all about it. Because, this is the only thing that the internet makes better. By creating bots, life is good. Ready for the robot uprising now. Hey, some of my favorite things that I've ever come across online are Gan Breeder, fucking AI Dungeon, Talk to Transformer. So, while it's true that not all bots are amazing or good, there are many that I love, and those are the ones that I love. Just, like, quality content for champs. Oh, it's this fucking guy.
Spyro. You won't be able to get past the metal sharks up ahead. I suppose I could let you borrow my submarine, though.
What do you mean you have a submarine? Oh, fuck, I forgot to hit no. Chat, you could always... You know, you could always look it up, I guess, right? I missed a lot of stuff underwater there. There's like a number of collectibles. Sorry, I forgot again about money bags. It's like in Dragon Quest, I did the same thing. A lot of the no answers were really funny, and I just didn't do them. Oh, underwater fire? What the hell? Raw chef steals chicken from pork. Gordon Ramsay furious. Someone said, I hate how addicting his shows are. I know. I fucking know. Chef pisses out window onto Gordon Ramsay's chicken. Chef lies about piss in disgusting, arrogant kitchen. Chef cooks pants. Homer not satisfied. Alright, it's time for me to stop, I think. Yeah, I made the mistake of, again, YouTube lately has been going mental with the Gordon Ramsay recommendations just because, like, compilations of best moments from his show or whatever, like Kitchen Nightmares. And I made the mistake of watching one of them while I was eating yesterday. And I started, like, feeling physically, like, repulsed and sick. Because there was, an old mushroom risotto that stuck to the pan. And it looked like puke. Like, it was, like, many days old. He's like, oh god! It was really, really, really gross. That was like, and usually I can look at gross shit on like a movie or a TV show or whatever while I'm eating and it's not much of a problem. That genuinely disgusted me. Or like someone that painted their tuna red. Like they dyed their tuna fish red to make it look like it was better tuna. But they used food coloring. And then the show always goes the same way. Oh god, you don't care. I do, chef. I have the best food, chef. You don't care! You lost your passion for cooking! No, chef. No, please! Gordon, I have a family! But they cook like fucking shit, too! I was shocked because there was one case where I was watching the show about... He was talking about this one disgusting, there was like one disgusting meal after another, and he was like, this crab is rather good. So he doesn't just say the food is shit. Like, I think he genuinely will say something is good if it's good.
Well done.
I was shocked.
I owe you.
Like, every other meal was terrible from the restaurant, but at one point he was like, this crab is nice.
To get him into racing shape.
It's like Babby's first Pilot Wings. That would be a nice franchise to revive on the Switch. It's been revealed that the Switch beat the SNES in lifetime sales. It's doing very well. Oh yeah, Mario 64 had the rings that you go through. I would love a Pilot Wings Switch. That would be great. Don't even chat. Listen, I've been avoiding... People were saying, what about Superman 64? I've been specifically avoiding talking about Superman Super 4. 60-man Super 4. Spicy Man Super 4. Turns out I'm missing a lot of these little bastards. Or at least it didn't seem like that at first, but... And then there's that whole submarine section again that I might need to go through without the submarine, right? I say as I go back into the submarine, Vinny, you need the power-up for this. It do be like that. I want to get a power-up so I can go through there. Guess that's this power-up right here. Just very quickly try to go back there. Got an achievement. Lockjaw. I guess when you kill every mechanical shark on the level, you get that, maybe? Cool. Still missing one. The Seahorse King. The Seahorse Man is a bit glitchy. Well, I noticed he had one, but an orb, but I couldn't even talk to him the second time I went over to him. Oh, you can just hold the button. Wow, I feel like a fucking dope. And remember, kids, dope doesn't pay. Unless you sell it. Wieners don't do drugs, that's also correct. Oh, you guys want my recipe for delicious hot dog ravioli? I'll take, excuse me, yes. I'll take the crab rangoon and the hot dog ravioli, please. Yes, chef. Sorry, I don't mean to keep bringing up Gordon Ramsay, but I guess I also kind of do, but I have to. Because I love that he chooses, I've said this on stream before, I'm sure of it, but I love when he goes to these shitty restaurants with 80 things on their menus. He always has to get the dish that's easiest to fuck up. Which makes sense, I get it, but it's just fucking hilarious. Like this little shitty hole-in-the-wall place that has, like, 3 customers at all times, at most. Yes, I'll have, the rack of lamb, crab rangoon, lobster bisque. Someone said, I wonder how often does he get food poisoning. I wouldn't be surprised if it happens every now and then, but the dude seems to spit out most of the food he eats at these fucking places, so... God, it's terrible. It's awful. Dry. It's fucking dry. Vinny, do you like diners, drive-ins, and dives? I don't have cable, so... Like, I don't, I've seen episodes of it. I've seen Guy Fieri's show from time to time, sure, but I have never followed it closely. I've said how I enjoy watching him shovel, like, trash into his mouth. Yep, that's a good chili dog, Espinosa! And it's just a giant, like, 12-foot-long hot dog with chili, cheese, onions, pickles, cabbage, sushi, hot dog, more hot dog pieces, bacon, steakum, donuts, cronuts, and of course pineapple. There's more variety in this game than Spyro 1, at least. Vinny, flashbacks to the Great Bay Temple? A little bit, yeah. Vinny, are there any albums you're looking forward to in 2020? Tame Impala. King Gizzard, when they inevitably announce one. Gorillaz. Even though they're doing one song at a time, which is cool. I'm also looking forward to the Pearl Jam album, because that first song that they released was pretty good. MGMT, I don't think it's confirmed that MGMT has a new album coming out this year, but I'd be down for one. There's always a bigger fish.